Quindell, the embattled insurance claims processor that in recent months has seen the ousting of its chairman, the resignation of its joint broker, and controversy over the accounting of its legal services company, has now asked PwC to carry out an independent review. I'm with FT columnist Jonathan Guthrie. Jonathan, we've gotten two bits of information today. Not only is PwC having a look at the accounts at the behest of Quindell, but the board has said that cash flow in the fourth quarter is not going to be quite what they'd hoped.
The two pieces of information, I think, are linked. PwC is probably going to look at one of the very hot issues around Quindell, which is the level of cash flow as opposed to sales and profits. And the development of cash flow with this apparently rather disappointing number in the fourth quarter has been something that Quindell's erstwhile executive chairman, Rob Terry, had nailed his colours to the mast on. They did about 9.5 million of adjusted operating cash flow, as they term it, in the third quarter. His target had been to have a surplus. And I think they've been promising to produce about 150 million in the first half of next year. You could, I think, imagine that perhaps the company is softening us up a bit for cash flow next year to be a little bit less good than that.
Maybe we should take a step back here and talk about the controversy over this company. It's had a number of stages and points of interest. Maybe walk us through the big ones.
Indeed, this is an AIM-quoted stock. It's been a bulletin board darling. What we've seen is a very strong support for it, very vociferous and quite aggressive at times, but a series of problems starting, I think, really in April with Gotham City, a short seller, publishing some very negative research about the business. And since then, it's had a series of setbacks. The RAC pulled back from a deal that they were doing with Quindell on telematics. And Mr. Terry himself was ousted last month after it was revealed that he had been involved in a stock transaction that some investors disapproved of. And I think we need a special mention here for Dan McCrum of FT Alphaville, who has, with great tenacity, continued to report and analyse what's been going on. And for his pains, he has not only been flamed on the internet, he's been flambéed and fricasseed and subjected to every kind of cooking procedure you can imagine.
Right. So what needs to happen next? We have the executive chairman has left. An outside accountant has been called in, and we are waiting with bated breath to see what happens with cash flow in the new year. Anything else?
I think that the financial authorities also need to take a look at this. The Financial Reporting Council, for example, which oversees the standards of financial reporting in the UK, maybe the Financial Conduct Authority as well. There tends to be a public interest test for investigations by them. It seems to me that that test is passed pretty conclusively by Quindell.
Thanks, Jonathan.